Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and these are the Acer Aspire S7 ultrabooks. This is an 11.6-inch model. This is a 13.3-inch model. They both have 1080p screens, so it's 1920 by 1080 pixel displays, and they both have Core i family Ivy Bridge processors, starting with Core i5 or i3?
There are some i3.
So i3 for the lowest end, all the way up to i7 for the most expensive models. And just to show you how ridiculously thin these guys are. So this is the 11.6-inch model that I was looking at here. And it's very light, just over 2 pounds. Under 2 pounds, 1.98?
Under 3.
Under 3, okay. Really? It almost feels like 2, so. It's got USB 3.0 port here, power button, mini HDMI, mini or micro? I think it's a micro HDMI. And another USB port here, so a total of 2 USB ports and a micro SD card slot. On the bottom there's actually speakers on the front and in the back here, as well as the air vents. And if you look over here, above the keyboard, you've got sort of this coolant vent air system. So not only is this guy a thin and light ultrabook running Windows 8, but it also has a touch screen.
It's not even a ratified.
It looks like you've got this big bezel here, but there's actually edge-to-edge glass, so that as you swipe from one side to the other, you're actually touching sort of the same piece of glass. You're not going to be able to see it too well here in this particular video, but this 1920 by 1080 pixel display is ridiculously sharp. It looks pretty good when you're running sort of full-size applications here, because it just means that everything sort of looks a little bit more crisp, a little bit more clear. When you go to the desktop style applications, though, then stuff is actually kind of hard to read. You're going to have to hold this pretty close to your face. Now, you could go in here and actually manually change the resolution if you wanted to, because it is just sort of a regular Windows operating system that'll let you do that. But it might be a little bit difficult to use in that situation. Now, on a 13.3-inch model, it's going to be a little bit easier to use, and the 13-inch model also has a different looking display or lid here. It's got an extra USB port, it's got a full-size SD card slot, so it's got a couple of features that are a little bit different than on the small model. They both should get about 6 hours of battery life with the integrated batteries. You're going to have a larger battery, but because of the larger screen, you need one for that 13-inch model. So this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and a quick look at the Acer Aspire S7 ultrabooks with Windows 8 and touchscreen displays.